Wow, I got a late start to the day because it was storming this morning. You don't even see storm clouds in the sky now, but yeah, it was, well, storming at like 4 a.m. It was still raining. I was like, well, I guess I'll wait and see if it lightens up and stops raining. It did, and now we got like a ton of tourists out here. There's a lot of people. This is kind of cool. This guy's doing, I think it's called paddle boarding. But it was actually kind of cold. My car, I have a thermometer inside, and it was 66 degrees inside while it's 69 outside, which I was like, whoa, I didn't even know it was that cold outside. My phone says it was warmer because I live on the mainland. That's like a half a mile away from the ocean. But I got to cross over a bridge. And of course the water is above 60 some degrees. It's in the 70s. Maybe, I can feel it on my toes. Yeah, it's definitely in the 70s. So if it gets below 70 degrees, the beach temperature will be higher than, say, Charlotte, which is the town that's about 10 miles in. And that town was actually colder last night. When I went to bed, I looked at the temperatures. They were colder than us. That made me realize that we were below the water temperature. So I guess there's no, they'd say that we live in supply because, I don't know why. I don't know. Like, the post office that used to be here, I could walk to it. Like, the place where it used to be. It was right across the old bridge, the turnstile bridge. And they only shut it down like about 5 years ago. And now I gotta drive 15 miles to get to a post office. Well, my post office. The Charlotte post office is like only 10 miles away, or 11. Let's see, yeah, either way. But no, instead of Charlotte taking us in, I guess they already had a town there. Supply is like, we'll take you. And it's like, we don't really want you. We don't want Charlotte either. We want Holden Beach again. So, people say, when people get my address to mail me stuff, they're like, I thought you lived at the beach. I do. It's just, if you live on the island, you're Holden Beach. I don't know, though. I think if you're out here, you might have a supply mailing list there because there's no post office here. So, I don't know. Does it mean if there's no post office, you have to go by whatever's the closest post office? Which supply is not the closest, trust me. Maybe it is if you're a bird. But going down that one road, it's like curves. It's like being on a mountain road. It's crazy. There's like hills and stuff. What are hills for? Anyway, so you might be going, what is he babbling about? I don't have a particular topic today. It's been a beautiful day so far. I did wake up Sunday morning with a massive cramp in my foot. So if you were expecting a video that day, that's why you didn't get one. Yesterday it stormed and rained all day. And then when I woke up this morning, I was like, yeah, I'm going to finally, oh no, it's still storming. Seriously, it wasn't storming by then. I did wake up like a 4 or something when it was storming. But it was still raining. I was like, no. So, around 6, I was like, okay, I think I can go. See a guy paddleboarding? That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's a gorgeous day out here, so yeah. I was watching a few videos while eating breakfast this morning. I keep hoping my AliExpress things will come in. The only thing on my notification of what's coming to me in the mail, and this is probably because it's coming from China, it's not like certified in the United States, so it could show up today, but the next thing is next Monday. I'm like, wait, I got a lot of packages coming from China. It's been about 2 weeks. It was the first. I ordered some things on the 1st, and I ordered some more things sporadically through the 8th, which is I don't think I went even that far, but maybe the 6th was the last day I ordered something during their, they do something called Choice Week. It's kind of like Amazon Prime Day, where for a whole week they have like deals and stuff, and bundle deals. Every time I try to look at something, it's like, oh, add this to your bundle and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get a whole bundle right now, but I'll add a few things and see what happens. So it's like the more you bundle, the more you save kind of thing, the more % off. And then you got these things called coins. I was hoping the coins would be a 1-to-1 ratio, like 1 coin equals 1 penny, but nope. It's not that good. So I stopped playing their little stupid games. They have these games that people Y'all probably like it. People out there that play these like Candy Crush games and stuff. They had like a Candy Crush type game. You get coins for it. They had some kind of game where you have to put things together to make bigger things, and then people have to order things. It's like they're trying to train you to work for AliExpress or something. Like people come up and they want to order a blender, and you have to put, or a radio, and you have to put 2 headphones together to make a radio or something. Yeah, it's not for me. I was only playing to get the coins, and then I realized the coins were not a 1-to-1 ratio. I thought if I got 5,000 coins, maybe I get $50 off or $5 off. No, you get like, if you have coins, you get 10% off or maybe 1% off or something. I don't know how it works exactly. If you got an idea, let me know. And this morning I woke up with a slight cramp in my arch of my foot, my left foot. It's probably just from the pain of walking on a cramp for 2 days now. Like, oh, that went right up. Oh, that wave went splashing right up my leg. Okay, well, I did not expect that. I mean, it literally went all the way up. Not to be gross or anything, I was not expecting that. Because these waves are not that big right now. It just happened to hit at the right place at the right time. Oh, my shorts are wet. So let me see if I can put my phone back in my pocket whenever I want to walk again. Yeah, my pocket on my left side's dry. Let me check my right side because that's where my keys are. They're dry. Oh, I brought Zartan, but this is the non-tanning Zartan, so I guess it's just Zar. Because it's not a tanning Zartan. I was just thinking when I put him up for a picture a while ago, which is hard to stand up. His gun's missing. Like, oh crap. Don't tell him his gun is in my pocket somewhere. Of course, it may have been missing when I put him in my pocket to begin with. So this is the later edition of Zartan from the 25th anniversary. I kind of like how they didn't have him like bare. Like, you know, I never thought much about it back in the 80s when he had his stomach exposed. Because I guess we wore midriff shirts back then. And I knew I had one, but I don't remember wearing it much. It was like a yellow and blue Nike one. So it was like common for guys to wear midriff back in the 80s. So it wasn't like anything weird to see Zartan wearing it. This was made probably around 2012 plus, and so they decided to make it pretty much the same except for the midriff. So he's not showing off his midriff. As a matter of fact, in case you're thinking, well, it's probably just painted over. No, it looks like a shirt and even has like a buckle like a shirt. But other than that, he looks like the same Zartan, sort of, but with a shirt on. And I think the boots may be a little bit different, yeah. He's just really cool. This was my stand-in favorite Zartan for the longest time. So I try to get every version of Zartan that I can. Now, the Sigma 6 is too big to carry in my pocket, but he's awesome. He's like an 8-inch figure. It's like, Sigma 6 were awesome, I got them, but then it's like, please don't go that direction with superhero action figures. And they did. Oh, we got 2 paddle, well no, we got one kayaker and one paddleboarder. Then we got the dredge boat over there. Way over in the horizon, you see how it's got, I don't know if you can see it from the video, but there's a thing, it looks like a big old stick hanging off of it, I guess. That's where they shoot the sand out that they're dredging. We got a paddleboarder and a kayaker out there. Because the ocean's pretty placid today. Kind of in between high and low tide. Closer to high tide. There's a guy down there fishing, which is a great time to fish. High tide's the best time to fish. Okay, man, I'm just blinded from looking there for 5 seconds. Alright, well, y'all have a great day. I know you're like waiting for some wisdom from me today, but just remember to keep Jesus number 1 in your heart. That's the place you want to start. He will make your life turn from darkness to art. So don't do the crime, instead do the rhyme. Yeah, I should be a rapper, MC. Nah, I can't even come up with something silly that makes sense. MC Escher. Yeah, there we go. But man, there's a lot of people out today already at 7 a.m.